but we still haven't got Ron on. He's still there. He is.
There's
Hey,
Ron.
and there they are.
You are there, Ron. You've been here for quite a while, haven't you?
I've been hanging about, yeah.
Welcome everybody to the stream. It's is it Sunday? Sunday it is, 8 o'clock, yes.
It is.
The week has gone completely quick, I tell you. It takes me a while to catch up. Now, before we get going, I just want to say hello to Jerry, Flat Cap Cafe Racer. Hello, Jerry. How are you doing? All right?
Doing fine.
Wonderful. Next to Jerry, we've got Steve the Dorset rider. And below Steve, we've got Ron, tutor on a bike. And to the left of him, is me got an echo? It's this here, it's me. We've got Alex from Flat Cap Cafe. Sorry, Alex from
Yeah.
Clear Review. Sorry about that.
We've amalgamated. Hands across the Atlantic.
Yeah, I've got to get something wrong, you know, because it's.
There we go.
I haven't got. Nigel's not here for a short while. He said he's going to might pop in later on, but we'll see how we go. So if the stream all goes to cock, then it's all down to me. We've got in the house today so far. We've got GB Patriot. He was very early. He's always very early. And we've also got Scottish Biker Abroad. Another early. There's a lot of early visitors today. Capel ADV. Good evening to you. Good to see you here. Boo Rider 61. We've also got Jamie Bike and Adventure. Buster ADV Biker. And they're all saying evening to everybody. So I'll click these up as we're going along today. So what we're going to start off with this week, while we're getting everybody coming in, I'm clicking the stream. Apologies if I make any mistakes and things, but you know, you got to do it. I'm going to start off this week. How about we start off with, let me see, I've got a big list here, long. I'm going to start off by asking, for motorbikes wise, what's your regular use of a motorbike? Because I was thinking, when I was using my bike, I used to go to work every day on it, obviously. And I can hear this bloody thing. Hang on a minute.
He mentioned that word, did he? That I'm not allowed to mention.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Nigel's not here, is he? I can mention it right. When he comes back on, would be all right.
But even with Nige gone, it's still 4-1.
We've even got Slobo Lobo here as well. He's turned up. So his exhaust must be reliable and getting him back and forward to work and things.
So wonder the Rothers haven't caught him yet.
Did you see his new exhaust?
Yes.
Yeah, right along. Sounds not too bad, doesn't it, really?
Yeah.
I don't think it's too bad a sound, does it?
I think it's little more than a tube.
Yeah. But it does the job, though, doesn't it, I suppose? Better than nothing, I suppose. So Jamie's just got back from work, and he's asking what are we all up to at the weekend. Well, this weekend, the weather's been better this weekend, hasn't it? And there's been no rain where I've been, anyway.
I managed to squeeze an hour in between the rain.
Where have you been?
Only just Blandford and back.
Yeah.
A long way around.
Tom's STZ's here. Good evening. And also Steve, the biking granddad, is here as well. Welcome to the stream today. And it wasn't raining when you went out, was it not? Because last time you went out, it was wet and windy, wasn't it?
No, I actually had a little bit of that blue stuff in the sky for a while.
Did you?
Yeah. Bike's still filthy, though.
Oh, yeah. Did you clean it when you get back? Clean it, haven't you?
Yeah, the muck on the roads is ridiculous down here at the moment.
Yeah, the weather's been, Scottish Bike Abroad has been pretty bad. So, yeah, I was wondering, question this week to start us, to get us all going. Now, I've got 2 bikes, and it depends on whether which bike I ride or where I want to go, whether I want to ride it. So sometimes I'll use the 125. If I want to save a bit of petrol, got to save a bit of petrol, you know, without riding the NT, or keep my NT 1100 clean. I know not everybody's got 2 bikes, but if you've got a car as well, and I was just wondering, with having people who have multiple bikes or multiple transports, do you use your bike only when it's dry, or do you use your bike all the time and the car when you've got to take 2 people? So I'm just wondering what people's use of the bikes are, if you've got 1 or 2. So I know you've got...
Mine's social, Joe.
Social only, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. If it's chucking the rain, I'm not going out on a bike. I don't have to. I mean, if I went to when I went to work a few years ago, it was a bike.
Good evening, Kieran. We've got Kieran coming in as well. Good evening.
Yeah,
When
slow riders in as well.
Rider. Yeah, they're all coming in there. So go on. Sorry for interrupting there, but I've got to try and I've got to make sure I try and say hello to everybody who comes in on the stream. It's my new little technique. Might work, it might not. I don't know. So if I butt in, I apologise. Yeah, you don't use yours for any sort of. What about shopping or something like that? You don't go shopping?
Yeah, I do. If I need to go in the city or go and do stuff where I'm on my own and the weather's okay, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bike, but not if the weather's rotten, I'll jump in the car.
Yeah.
That's for me.
I used to be like that, but I'm now getting more and more riding the bikes when the weather's good and the car when the weather's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds bad, really, especially in the mornings as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Capital ADV saying I use both in all weathers, commuting lanes, touring, the 1200 GS and the XT660. So yeah, you've got to use them. If you're paying your insurance things, why not get the most out of them? What
Well,
about you, Jerry?
You can use the bikes, if they get a lot of bags and stuff on them. But when I first started riding the motorcycles, we didn't have saddlebags and stuff like that. I mean, I used to go shopping and strap the grocery bag with a bungee strap,
Yeah,
and I carried the bread on my throttle hand,
yeah.
And one time I was going down there and the bread slipped out, and somebody deliberately ran over my bread.
Oh, God.
You weren't trying to attract the pigeons like Steve does, were you? See if you can get the pigeons.
I haven't ever hit a pigeon.
Well, Kieran's saying depends on where he's going and who I need to take more than the weather, unless it's white. I don't know what that means.
Snow.
Snow. Ah, yeah, snow. Well, Steve, the biking granddad, he's saying, I don't mind riding the rain, but unless I have to be somewhere on the bike, either the Interceptor or the NT 1100, I won't purposely set out on the bike. I'll take the car. Yeah, I think that's a good way to be. The car's there for like the really bad days, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Steve, the biking granddad, the GP 100 never goes out in the rain. It's an 80s Japanese bike and it smells worse and starts rusting.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Slobo's got the idea. He just gets the shop to deliver it or gets his wife to go and do it. What about you, Steve? Do you use your bike for other than, well, you use yours all the time, don't you? I know you're always out on any excuse.
Well, I use mine purely for pleasure because my commute is about 30 yards.
Yeah. But do you have a car as well or not?
Well, the wife's got a car, yeah. We both drive that.
You both use that, yeah.
Use it a day to get shopping.
Yeah.
But if we're getting a normal shop, I can get it in my top box and both my panniers. I'll take the bike if I can.
Yeah.
I can as well, yeah.
But I was trying to keep the bike clean and then I took it out.
Yeah.
Now it's filthy.
Oh. What about you, Ron?
That boy down there, Ron.
Yeah, what about Ron?
Yeah. No, purely pleasure.
Purely pleasure.
Purely pleasure.
Yeah. But you do go out in the rain, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, I don't. If it's chucking it down when I don't leave the house, but if it rains while I'm out, I'm not going to cut the ride short.
Yeah. There was a comment earlier. I can't remember who it was. They were saying about your little slide that you had this week.
Yeah. Well, there was. Yeah. I went back to the main road. I didn't go back up that road again. Yeah, there was a couple of dicey moments on it. It was just a bit of ice.
Yeah, some words spoken, weren't they, Ron?
There was some words spoken, yeah.
The ice does sneak up on you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Even though you're looking for it, but
yes, but yeah, there was some words, but it was. I think the words were spoken by my arse as well.
Funny thing, Ron.
Yep.
The guys up in front, the guy in the car up in front of you didn't look like he slid it off.
No, he was. That was a lovely little car, a little Sunbeam Alpine, smashing little car. But he was going dead slow, which is probably a good thing because I was right behind him, so I was having to go dead slow as well. And if I was going quicker, I may not have had such much luck.
But
or flipping a car in the other lane.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that too.
Sunbeam had had the original cross plies on, that would have just slid round that corner just in the wet, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
They were terrible.
I saw a BMW ride up the arse of a car today.
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
crash, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't bad, but just driving far too close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens, doesn't it? And that road you were on, Ron, looked pretty dry, didn't it?
Yeah, the main road was terrific. It was only when I cut off at Castle Douglas to go down to Kirkcudbright. It's under the trees and things, and there's some flooding off the fields, and it was the flooding off the fields that had iced over and then had turned to slush with the cars, and it was dead slippy. There was a couple of bits along that road where my arse was gripping the seat.
Well, it is another way of having storing or having bikes. If you've got 3 bikes, like Slow Rider, one for touring, one for long distance, and one for commuting and shopping from days out. So you have one bike for every single purpose.
Yeah, well, what's Alex's excuse to have 3 bikes then?
Yeah.
Oh, and Jerry.
Jerry's got 5.
You can't have too many bikes, though, can you? Eh?
Well, maybe.
If you can afford the insurance these days, insurance going up and things like that, I mean, it gets a bit costly, doesn't it?
Very
Yeah.
costly.
Go on,
I've been
Jerry.
listening to the Alex and Ron, and now I can go over and watch the Scottish biker now.
Yeah.
I can understand him better now.
All right.
A Boo Rider's got 6 bikes, a BMW 1000, 2 bikes, a BMW 1000R and a Ducati Hyper Motorrad 950 SP.
That's expensive stuff.
No wet. Too powerful for the wet, you reckon? That's what that is. You don't want to be going around that blasting around in the wet, slippy roads, yeah.
Well, you don't have to do that. I mean, you can ride them slow.
You can, yeah. So what's anybody's advice? If you were riding in the ice, say you were coming up to an ice and you were on ice, what would your recommendation be? If somebody says they're riding along and if they know it's a bit of ice, what would you do?
Stay
Pray the
straight.
Lord.
If anything.
Stay straight and take your hands off everything.
Yeah. Say your prayers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it right to think?
It depends on the ice, Joe, right? If it's a proper iced up, you're going to go down. If it's just a little bit, don't panic. Like you say, don't lean. Try and keep the bike straight and upright, and you might get through it.
Yeah. We've got Rev Bomb's arrived. Good evening, Rev Bomb. And we've also got Christine, 4686 Christine, basically, but that's her channel. And she's one of our collaborators as well. So obviously we collaborate between channels. We all do that, don't we? I think we're all collaborators, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Here at the moment. And it seems to work really well as we do that. So yeah, good to see you here, Christine.
Motor Tour Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom's got a good thing to do if you're on ice. Panic, he's saying. No, you don't want to panic. You need to just relax and go with the flow and don't do any. Get the bike as straight as possible, I would say. Keep it upright, straight, and keep going as straight as you can without turning the steering wheel, the handlebars, really, don't you?
Yeah. Just no sudden movements and
No sudden movements.
you get round. It must be the same on the salt for you, Joe, doesn't it?
It is exactly like that. It's a little bit more grippy than ice. Just a little bit more.
Yeah.
But you got to try to go fast.
Yeah, but once it goes, it's like, oh shit, here we go.
Well, that's why they have a big runoff area.
Motor Tour Ireland, welcome to the stream. We've got Motor Tour Ireland there.
As you've seen by our roads, we haven't got runoffs, have we? We got hedges.
No.
Hedges and trees.
The good thing is the big hedge roads you got on those, you can't go far off the road.
No, it just throws you back into the middle.
You just end up like a teaspoon, Jerry. Probably sticks in you.
Yeah. On the small lanes, it's all right. But if you get a big tree, Joe, and you whack a tree, them trees ain't going to move. Some of the big trees.
Really? Trees over here move.
You don't get trees. Do you get trees over there? I'm not sure.
Boise is named after the city of trees. Yes,
Is it?
yeah, lots of trees.
Wow. Yeah. Well, Slowbo's saying stay upright and just roll with it. Basically, don't put your brakes on me and just go as far as you can.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
and,
use
and Rev Bomb says if you've got a gold wing, put the stabilizers down.
Put your
Have you
feet
seen
down.
those little electronic ones that come down? They're brilliant. I've never had them.
I used to ride in Germany in the wintertime, and that's where I used to ride to every place. I'd ride with my 2 feet down, when I'm
Yeah.
going through here. Stupid, really stupid.
Do you know what? I'm just going to make you laugh here. Like, good evening, Tojj29.
Good evening. Better late than never.
Where,
Oh, that's
Nige,
E-Man.
Nige, where's your note from your mum?
I got a note from my mum.
Now, as you came on, Nigel, I was pressing the button to let you on, and you was pressing it, you were going off, and I was pressing it to go on. It was a bit of an up and down thing there, wasn't it? Yeah.
There's a troublemaker just come on also. Steve, Exeter Rider.
Steve, Exeter Rider.
Evening, Steve.
I've just watched his video today, and he was doing a video on touring, wasn't he? Did you see that, Jerry?
I did, and I made a comment. I said, anything more than about 5 riders, I've not had anything but bad luck. One guy died 4 times. People went to the hospital, and a lot of banged up bikes. So it scares me.
You're not supposed to force your way to the front, Jerry.
I'm not. I'm usually in the back. I'm making the 911 calls.
Was it stock car racing-esque?
We've got
I think half a dozen's a good number.
most of Ramblings has just joined the stream. He's saying, "Hi guys, it's back to another live chat." Yes, it is. Sunday again. The week's gone through pretty quick, and we also got Exeter Rider is here. And I know we were just talking about Exeter Rider before, weren't we? Before we start the stream as well, about his video that he just put out. And that was about group rides, wasn't it? I think it was all about group rides. So, well, what's your guys' opinion on group rides? Because I know I've not done many group rides. The only group ride I've done is the Tour de Faf, which was there was only about 4 or 5 of us on that, and that was and I enjoyed that a lot, really.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was a big, massive, let's say 20 people or something, I don't think I'd enjoy it as much with that amount of people on it. But
see the one that Nick does, Ice Diddy, the Ring of Red, where there's hundreds and hundreds of bikes. I couldn't do that.
I couldn't do that.
No, that just does my head in.
Well, Red Bomb does them also. He does big groups, and he marshals a lot of them. And I think if you know the people and you know the roads, it's a different. But when you get so many, you get more than 5. Do you really know how they ride?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I think it also depends. It only takes a couple, or even the odd one, just to cock it up for everybody, doesn't it?
I've seen that happen too. I've seen one person fall down, not running a stagger, run up between a stagger, fall down, and take 2 or 3 other people out.
Oh, dearie me. Oh.
Yeah, it's like Skittles, isn't it?
Mm.
I mean, group riding, if you've got a big group, you can use a drop off, which works, doesn't it? But that's as long as everyone sticks to the rules every time, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's right. Sticking to it and not getting your ego involved and trying to pass everybody.
Yeah. Steve, you did it abroad, didn't you? Was it Spain, Picos, or?
Yeah, there's 14 of us.
Yeah.
But I mean, we didn't use the drop off because we all were running on the same maps. But we got split up a couple of times, and it's a little bit of fun catching up again.
Yeah,
good. By the time the others realise you've gone, but it works,
As long as you've got a good map with you, not like me.
You had a good map with you. You just didn't have it up on your screen.
I did have a good map with me, but I just didn't turn it on, did I?
It does definitely boil down to who you're riding with.
Yeah.
If you've got 100 good riders, you're going to have a great day out. If you've got 4 riders and 3 are bad, you're going to have a terrible day out.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think the Exeter Rider needs to admit that he likes to get back in the back and so he can film all this stuff.
Yeah.
But you don't need to ride fast. And as Steve was saying, is you ride your own ride. Now, I know when we was on that...
That's a problem because I don't care. We had a 70-something-year-old guy who was riding with us one time, and he was always, was trying to ride too fast. We try to calm him down. Ride your own pace. Ride your own pace. He's the guy that got run over by a truck.
Wow.
When you are group riding, you try and ride to everybody's ability, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't push people. Don't don't go flying ahead if they're not as experienced as you. But then you get on the other end, you get the one that wants to go flying ahead, and you let them go, and you see them in the next bend in the hedge.
Yeah.
So,
Well, Steve was mentioning that because there was a guy on some of the ones he was saying where he would drop back, and then he would overtake them all pretty fast, and then drop back again just for the fun of overtaking or something.
Yeah, I mean that's that thing with the drop-off system, isn't it? Once you've made your way all to the front, it's your turn to stop again. Of course, then you're way at the back, and then your reward for getting all the way to the front again is you got to sit there and wait for everybody else to go by you again.
Yeah, but I don't think that the guy that Steve was on about was doing the system. I think he was doing it just for the hell of overtaking everybody else.
He just want to overtake everybody 40 or 50 miles an hour faster than everybody else.
So, yeah.
But always get one idiot.
And for about 30 years, I was that idiot.
But the thing is, you'd only ride with them once, wouldn't you? Because once you know what that person's like, you wouldn't let them on the ride again next time, would you? Say, no, you can bugger off.
That's why they told Kelly you go and ride on the salt.
I mean,
nobody ride beside me.
I used to ride with a group that 2 or 3 of them would like to give it a good welly and get on ahead from the rest of us. But what they would do, they'd always, if we reached that spot where we're turning off to go on a separate road, they'd always wait again for everybody to catch up.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Steve, the biking granddad, saying, he said, basically, you're looking at making sure it's well organised by local dealers or whatever. So the risk is taken out a bit by knowing who's there and it's organised well. So if you've got 25 and you come up to a roundabout, sometimes you'll find that people block the roundabouts off. I know they do it in the US quite a lot.
It's blocking it. I know. I watched Rev Bomb stuff, and he made a good comment. He said, "Never ride faster than your guardian angel can fly."
He's right.
And you do get caught up in a moment. I mean, a few times, someone's gone flying past me, and I think, yeah, I'm going to have a play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it depends. Yeah. And it depends what the roads are like. If they're nice long roads, there's not really a problem. But if you're going down the country lanes and things, it's a bit of an issue, isn't it?
Well, one of the things, if I have 2 or 3 riding with me, and I'm not really confident on their experience level, I'll ride like Nige says, I'll ride a lot slower to their level. Yeah. I'm not. If I take off, they're going to try to ride. They're going to try to keep up.
I think anyone leading or organising a ride, I mean, what you got to think about is you're responsible for all their lives, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, you're always responsible for your own life anyway, no matter what. But they do.
Well, if you're sort of like getting on a bit and people are chasing behind you, you're responsible for them as well, aren't you?
Yes, you really are. You have some responsibility in that.
Like I say, it's easy to get caught up in a moment, and then next thing you know, you're riding beyond your means, and it's like, whoa.
You see that big ugly green bike behind me?
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
955.
I went to a Triumph rally one time, and one of my buddies didn't have a Triumph, so he took this big green machine. And on our way back from the rally, I really kind of lit it up. I was cooking that day, and he was riding that big green machine. And I looked in my mirror a couple times, and I saw him barely making a turn, but he was on the other side of the road.
Whoa.
So I said, like you said, I was responsible for him. Yeah. I knew that, so I slowed back down. Because
I know we've all got a brain and we don't need to chase, but we will.
Yeah, we will.
We've got on the stream tonight. We've not seen him for a while. I don't think I can recognise him beyond before. But Dark Side Biker, does anybody know Dark Side Biker?
Yeah. He was. He was regular for a while.
Well, I'll have to check it out. I'll make sure I'm subscribed to him.
Probably just back from Ibiza from clubbing. Look.
Oh. Some people have all the fun, don't they?
But that what you were saying there about the slower rider feeling obliged to try and keep up. We had that when we did our tour of Scotland. The couple of us at the front overtook a car and got back in nice and safe. And it was right as it was coming up to a bend. And there's actually a video of it on my channel. So one of the lads that, and I mean, he has been riding for a while, but he'd been off a bike for a while. So he overtook, and he was still overtaken as this Mercedes that he was overtaking was going around the bend. and luckily the rear view camera caught it all, which was funny. Luckily, he was still overtaking this car on the bend, saw a Volkswagen Passat coming towards him, so he had a choice. Does he open the throttle right up and try and get in front of the car he's overtaking? Well, he made the choice to go over the wrong side of the road, right over onto the grass verge.
Jesus.
So you can see on the video, it's you can see his headlight bouncing around as he's going over all this grass. And then there was a big road sign, and the two posts that are holding the sign up, he went right between the posts and had to duck as he went under this signs. But I mean, he had to have 10 minutes off the bike after that.
Yeah, you boys had lots of sympathy for him, if I remember.
As I said, the blessing of the day was it was all on camera.
Yeah. And what Steve Bike Grandin is saying, you should ride the slowest, least experienced rider, the speed. And I got the impression that when I was on that tour with you guys up in Scotland, Tour de Faf, I was the slowest rider there. I would get. Yeah, I was.
Can I just say something? When you were at the back, you were, but as soon as you got to the front, you were gone.
No, I don't know. I can't remember that bit.
Yeah. You rode a lot faster when you was at the front that time.
Yeah.
Probably because I had nobody in front of me. I think nobody paced me on the way. That's what it probably was.
It just sounds like we were holding you up.
There you go.
No, you weren't.
It wasn't just me, guys, was it? As soon as he got in front, coming back down, he was gone, wasn't he? And
we both commented on it, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I think you mentioned as well while we was on there on that tour, when I was riding behind, just to make sure I was staking out the side a bit so we're not right behind each other.
Yeah.
Steve's just said, was that when Joe was looking for petrol? Funny enough, it was.
It probably was. That's the only time
And widening the throttle open doesn't make it last any longer.
Oh, dear. But the quicker you get there, if you've got a little amount of fuel, here's a good question for you. A little amount of fuel, do you bomb it faster to try and get there quicker, or do you go slower to make it last longer? Which is better, faster or slower? Because if you go faster, you're going to get there quicker.
Yeah, but the only thing that's going to do is shorten your anxiety if you get there quicker.
You had about you had a good 100 mile plus, I reckon, in there.
Yeah.
Joe, don't you start worrying when the gas gauge gets down to like middle ways?
Well, the thing is, if I don't know where the petrol station is, and I don't know, like when I go up north, I know where all the petrol stations are. I don't worry about it. There's plenty around. But if you're going somewhere, you don't know where the petrol stations are, could be an issue. Like if you've been watching the old Boots on Tour videos where they're going right through all these places in the middle of nowhere.
That's that plane in Morocco, wasn't it?
How do they get petrol there? I just can't.
There's just little sacks with little Coke bottles full of it.
Yeah, they carry extra.
Oh,
They do.
there's an extra $5 in it if you guys can run Joe out of gas on the next tour.
Yeah, don't say that. They will. Don't you worry about that.
Steve says, go really fast, then put it in neutral.
Yeah.
Even DCT.
Yeah. I hope you don't
See that Boots on Tour videos? But was it the Morocco one? Was that the one you were invited to go to?
That would have been a lovely.
No. They did Poland, I think it was, and did I say Slovenia, Steve?
Yes.
It was, wasn't it? Because they were sat in traffic queues, and there's wild bears walking up the road next to them. But yeah, they said, did I want to go? And I said, when you going? He said, Friday. Well, this was on the Monday.
Oh, right.
So, didn't really get a lot of notice.
No.
There's a question. Can you roll an NT 1100 down a hill? Can you put it in neutral when you're riding along? I've never tried it. And roll it down a hill. Can you do that with an NT?
Don't know.
That's your homework for this week, then.
I might try that. See if I can save a bit of petrol. We've got plenty of hills around here.
Oh, man.
I managed to get 230 miles until my light started flashing, and I still had loads left.
Yeah.
The trouble is the cameras weren't on when it filled up, and I can't remember, but I'm sure I had another 5 litres left.
Yeah.
You're going to get 250 at least out of your NT.
Easily. I mean, I was the same. I was over 200 miles, and I still had about 5 or 6 litres left in the tank.
We've
But
got
if you're having a real good ride, 200 miles is about time to get off, isn't it?
Yeah,
we've got
more.
the
So,
Peaky Biker. Brian's in tonight.
evening,
Welcome, Peaky.
Even
Good
bright.
to see you. Now, did you see his live? He's back on the lives now. Midweek Mumble Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Did you there?
no, I
Yeah.
missed that.
I
Brilliant
didn't
to see
see
you
it.
back.
I've got 6 videos to watch tonight when I go to bed.
I don't know how well it was publicised, but he was there. Brilliant stream. He had that camp. Forgot his name now. The cameraman over there. What's his name?
Dave.
Dave, really good TV.
Dave,
Really
really
good
TV.
TV.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. I have a problem with names every now and then. You know that, don't you, Ron?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. I have a lot of problems with names sometimes. But anyway, everybody's saying hello to Peaky and Brian. It's good to see him back though. And I think he's got some. He did a video on. Or he's going to do a tour, isn't he? He's got some tours planned, or he's trying to. I think. Hopefully, we'll see him do a lot of riding.
Yeah, we were just talking, Peaky. We were just talking about ice riding. We know that you know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's how not to do it though.
Dark Side Biker's saying, "Are you coming to Scotland this year? Or are we going to leave you behind, Nige? We can't leave you behind because you've got directions, haven't you?"
Yeah, I may well have the directions. I never look at them. Never stick to them.
Oh, dearie me.
He needs to put the voice on, but he just can't be asked to argue with another woman.
I just wish the sat navs could be all exactly the same, because some sat navs give you one direction, another sat nav will give you another direction, even though they're exactly the same. Isn't that right?
Well, we were saying this, but Alex run the My Route app route on your TomTom, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
And it was spot on, wasn't it?
It
Because
was.
you did it in the right format.
Yep.
Every
It was.
turn I was going to say every turn you took, we took, but we didn't, did we? But
No. Yeah, that was nothing to do with sat nav.
we did that one, but we just couldn't get to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you had no trouble at all, did you? It was turn for turn perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah, it absolutely was, because when you guys were switching on and off and doing your stuff with your screens, I was saying next right, next left, whatever it was, and you boys were going, oh right, that's right, yeah. So it was spot on, absolutely spot on.
No, I'm getting behind on the comments here, so I'm going to leave all the comments that are going through. Every comment's coming up on the right hand side there, isn't it, Nige? Or is that should all be coming up on the right hand side, shouldn't they?
Yeah, it's coming up in the chat on the screen.
Click some of the main ones on the side as we go through. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. This one this year. There's another ride down to Exeter, isn't there? In April, isn't it? April the 2nd.
Yeah, old Rev Bomb.
Rev Bomb, yeah. I'm waiting for the information on that.
No, I need your Steve, Joe, names, addresses, and obviously you got your YouTube channels already, but then I can email them up to Dave then.
Yeah, I shall send that to you, then you've got it.
We've done something wrong then.
Okay.
They're all going to park at Extra Riders' place, aren't they? Going to park their motorcycles?
I'm sure he said the other day he can get 15 bikes in his garden.
Yes. I was hoping to ask Steve, and now he's here. Has he got any room in his back garden for a tent? Because, money's tight at the moment, and hotels are pretty expensive because it's an Easter weekend, I've just realised. It's an Easter weekend, bank holiday. It's going to be dear, isn't it?
The penalties of being a pensioner, eh, Joe?
Pardon? A bit, yeah. You got to be careful, yeah. Oh dear, you got all to look forward to, haven't you? Eventually.
Capel Adventures just joined in the side chat as well. He said, have a look at Stegra sat nav. I mean, that's the one that they use for their off-road Green Lane and what have you.
Yeah. Oh God, what's his name? Boldinger. Yeah, I was watching this the other day about that.
How do you spell it? Where is it? Was that
Stegra.
Stegra.
Yeah, it's like My Route app, but you run it on your phone or your tablet, don't you? What was his name? He's changed his name back. Robert Boldinger.
Robert Boldinger.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what his channel used to be called, but he went back to his name. He does a lot of off-road stuff and tips and all that lot.
Oh dear! Have you seen that? Steve said, "Yeah, money's tight. The room there is £150 a night with water." So that's his back garden. Oh dear. Well, why can't you use a Chiggy? You got a Chiggy on yours, haven't you, Steve? They're all right, aren't they? For navigation.
Auchi, bloody useless.
They're useless. We'll get on to that in a minute. What's Nige got here? What have you got, Nige?
Stegra. So
Stegra.
it's, I presume it's a paid one.
All right, anyway.
So you can get it on the Apple phones and Google.
Oh, so it's an app that goes on your phone.
Yeah.
That's good. They got all the how-to videos as well.
Yeah. So it's a bit like my route app, isn't it? Sort of. Isn't it?
Yeah. So it does curvy routes as well. Co-create routes, simulate rides, public routes. So it's got looks like it's got a library of routes that people. Yeah, very much like my route app, isn't it?
Yeah, it's user based. I think it's got a lot of trails because he does a lot of trails on this, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He tries to avoid tarmac at all costs, doesn't he?
Yeah. And I found out recently that he's down south as well. He's this sort of area.
Who's that?
This is Capital ADV.
Oh yeah.
He's down this way. I didn't know that, but I found out the other day when he put a comment on one of my videos, and he said he's from this area.
Yes, yeah, down your way.
Yeah, a bit higher up, but it's this sort of way. Yeah, yeah,
Definitely south, isn't he?
yeah.
Down south.
Down south.
3 month ride. What were you saying?
North of the Bargate, but
yeah. What were you saying about your navigation system, Steve? Say they're no good.
well, I run Android Auto, and we always had troubles with it having the wheel of doom, didn't we, Nige?
Yeah.
And we had to download the maps, which made it better. But I always had connection troubles, and when I went to the Pyrenees, it wouldn't even turn on. I persevered with it, and now the screen don't work. It comes on, but there's no touchscreen on it. And I bought it March 25, so I've emailed them to see if they can do anything about it. But it's Chinese New Year.
That's just how long is it guaranteed for? The Chinese ones, the
12-month guarantee.
12 month. Oh, so it probably. I bet you any money it's just run out about a day or something like that. But
I reckon 5 months it's been sat in the garage, not even been on the bike because I got fed up with it.
yeah, but they won't take that into account, will they? You know, they'll
I
say,
know, but, I mean, it's not a mark on it. They can see it's not being used or abused, but I've never got on with it, to be fair.
So what's actually happened to it then? Has the screen gone off, or
no, the screen comes on, but you've got no touch screen.
Yeah.
So you can't do anything with it. So you might as well have your phone up on there, haven't you?
yeah,
Or designated sat nav, Alex.
yeah?
Never fails. Well, it does, but in a different way.
Do you have one of them, Ron, on your bike?
I've got the Uchi, I've got the 7-inch one. It's okay so far, but I've only had it for November, I think I got it. So
you run Android or Apple?
Android Auto.
Because I had trouble with it connecting.
Never had a problem with it. I mean, it works perfectly. It works with the Whizzy wheel. It does everything I want it to do. But it's only like 3 months old, so
You've got 9 months left on that, then, Ron.
Yeah, I had a Chiggy before, but it was a smaller screen, and I'm getting old. I couldn't see it. I needed to do that and do that, which is hard to do with a helmet on.
Yeah, you got the same as Nige, haven't you? It's like a bloody great widescreen TV, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Must keep the wind off you as well, mustn't it?
Yeah.
So how do you get on with your glasses, by the way? If I have to see close and long. I need them for seeing close. I don't wear them for riding, but shortly I'm going to have to start wearing my glasses for riding. Because when I look at the dashboard, I can see this little LCD display that's on the little 125. I can see the speedo, no problem, which is good, but the little small digit thing's hard to see unless I put my glasses on.
Are you starting to make excuses for this next tour when you get lost, Joe?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm working on it. Don't worry. I'm making sure I'm getting them in there.
You can either buy a bigger bike with a bigger dash, can't you? Or you can get very focused like I've got. I've got 3 lenses in one.
I've never had vocals, never got on them. Steve's got a sat nav like his headlight powered by a candle.
Very much like my headlight, but they're fixed now.
Oh yeah, have you seen that the Beeline Moto? Is this little round thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you want the version 2.
Oh, they're lovely.
Yeah,
Them,
the
aren't
two shows the road ahead, doesn't it?
they? Yeah.
Oh, I'd love for Nige to have one of those. He'd be arguing up and down every turn.
Yeah.
That's why I leave. That's why I leave the sat nav voice controls off,
Yeah.
because well, you'd hear it non-stop. Otherwise, it would really get up my nose.
But that little one, the Beeline one, where it fits on the bike, it does match the more classic type bikes, doesn't it? It's ideal for that.
Oh yeah.
But it's only small.
Steve says he's got the Beeline one. It's shite.
Is it?
Yeah. The two's better because it shows turns and the road ahead, doesn't it? The one just showed the turn, didn't it?
Yeah.
With like 80 yards go.
Yeah. Brian's saying, Nige, that you're the expert for glasses not to steam up. Should be asking you.
Good old Zeiss.
Right? Good old
Good old Zeiss. I still haven't had any backhander from them.
No, if you sent them, you want to send them a letter and tell them to have a look at your channel and see what you've been promoting.
Yeah,
No wonder why they can.
Yeah, you don't ask, you don't get.
But Steve also says, "Oh, and it's for sale if anyone wants it." The Mark One. It's really good. Ignore his mouth.
Yeah. I'll do a swap for an AHC3.
Yeah. One careful owner.
Yeah, as long as he pays the postage.
And it's only been used 3 months out of the 12.
Yeah, but it got absolutely sold for one of the months.
This is like Noel Edmonds' swap shop here.
It was only 4 months old when I went to the Pyrenees, and it just wouldn't, it wouldn't even turn on. And then when it did turn on, it wouldn't connect.
Jamie, Biking Adventures off now. Thanks for coming on, Jamie. Appreciate it. Yeah. I'm trying to sort of get in there when people are leaving and coming in. I'm trying to sort of get in there and say hello and goodbye to them. So hopefully I'll get a few more. If I miss you, I'm sorry about that, but I'm trying my best. But the chat's so good today. It's really popping off, isn't it? Which is brilliant.
If you miss the map, so you could have 6 inches of words written down. It'll get you from here to Scotland.
Yeah, It's only the last, really, with navigation, it's only the last, say, 5 miles that's difficult, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. You can travel around the world and get lost in the last 100 yards.
Especially if you're somewhere like London or somewhere like that.
Or the first 100 yards.
Or if you're going into a caravan site, eh?
Not unless you've got somebody like Steve who knows exactly how caravan sites are organised and things.
Yeah, and not like me. I had to phone Nige and get directions as I was riding down. He was saying, "No, I can't hear you. I can't hear you yet. You're not close."
Scottish Biker Road said he's never had any problems with his Carpio ride. Never heard that name for a while. Was it Howie?
Carpio ride?
Yeah,
that's what you got, isn't it, Nige?
That's. I've got the 7-inch. I've got a 7-incher. But
Since
I updated the firmware, good as gold. The screen.
Yeah. No damper underneath.
My screen doesn't work to update the firmware. I can plug it in; it all lights up.
You need to update your Android Auto. Android Auto at the moment is on version 16.3, and I bet the majority of people haven't updated it to that. I know the Play Store will update it periodically itself, but 16.3 is the latest version.
Were you going to say something, Jerry? I know you're bursting to say something there, aren't you? Go on.
No.
I can tell. I can read all your faces. I can tell when somebody wants to say something, when somebody's talking about something.
Well, I have nothing to do with these maps and stuff. You guys slap on your maps and your phones every time you get on a bike. I very seldom ever put up GPS on my bike.
We use my route app because we force the maps to go the roads we want.
Right.
If you use SatNav to get A to B, or if you use the main roads, that's fine. But if you want to take the twisties out round the back, you've really got to force it.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the biggest difference. You have 5 ways to get to someplace. We have 1.
Yeah.
So you don't really
work, and I can take 3 different routes.
I was going to say that, Jerry. There's a lot of side roads, especially the back roads that we ride. You could easily go back on yourself without realising it.
Yep.
I mean, Gaz has just said getting lost is part of the adventure.
It is, yeah.
It is, yeah.
You're not lost. You're just taking a diversion.
My last video I did, which is the one that's got a bit better sound than the one previous, because I had a bit of issue with the sound. As I was riding home down, I think it was 7 Mile Lane or something, I had to stop to change the batteries on my camera. So I pulled in just by chance by this little lane to change my camera batteries. And as it happens, it turned out to be a really, really nice lane. So I went down the lane and it was a nice ride. No, you don't normally see things unless sometimes you just go straight past a lot without even noticing it, don't you?
What's the biggest getting lost detour you had? Last year when I was in Norway, I ended up navigating to the wrong waypoint, and I was 2.5 hours away from a hotel, and I thought I'd arrived.
Jeez, yeah.
Oh.
The only sort of detours that I get is when I'm going up north. I'm coming back late at night, and what they do, they shut all the motorways, don't they? And when they shut the motorways, they take you down through the middle of Birmingham or middle of other places, miles away, and you don't know where you are. And you have to rely on the sat nav to do that because you wouldn't find your way out. Oh, good evening, Howie. We've got Howie here. He's saying buy a map and save loads of faffing about. But we want a bit of faff, don't we?
Trouble is, when you're bombing down the road, having this map open.
Oh, that would be funny.
Anyway, did you all see my little mate I made down at West Bay?
Oh, yeah.
When he gave the GS a rev bomb or two.
Little rev bomb, you could call him, couldn't you? Yeah.
I was watching him. He was getting so excited as bikes were coming in and leaving, but he wouldn't get too close to him. His mum kept calling him back, and I see him looking, and I said to his mum, "Does he want to come and rev it?" And she sort of nodded. So made his day. That did brilliant.
He was looking for a Triumph. You know that. He wasn't looking for a BMW.
Did you see my reply, Jerry?
No, I didn't. What?
I did put. I said he did find one, but he slipped over on the oil leak.
Oh.
Steve, what you got there? You trying to make me hungry or something? What's that? Your breakfast?
No, that's my supper.
Your supper?
Well, you know where to live, don't you?
I drove 13 miles to Morrison's to get a foot-long sausage roll.
Bloody hell.
That's all that's left.
That's all that's left. Yeah.
What you need, Christine here is a person who does a cooking channel and stuff, and she does a lot of lovely meals. You want to get onto her channel and see what she makes, and you get a proper meal down, yeah. That's what you want.
I'm more than happy with sausage rolls.
It needs effort though, Joe. I've watched a couple of Christine's videos, and the food's beautiful, but I'm like, that looks like too much effort for me.
Well, I actually cooked a couple of things off of Christine's channel, and very nice.
Yeah,
even with me cooking it.
Yeah, and she does a few of them, the smoothies and things, which are healthy food for you. So yeah, check out Christine's channel. She's one of our collaborators. The links will be popping up and down on the bottom of the screen there. We may even try and see if Christine can make a nice breakfast for a biking breakfast, or a biking bun would be great, wouldn't it? Rev would like that, wouldn't he? No. If you make a barm cake with all the bacon and things on it.
It's called a roll, Joe. A roll, a bap.
A bap. Yeah. Rev's
going to say,
it's a bread roll.
She has to come across and do it for us, not just stick a video up.
Oh, that'd be better, yeah. That'd be even better, yeah. Well, BMW, Gus is here. Good evening all, he's saying. TomTom Rider 550 with the European mapping. That's what I've got as well. Well, mine might be the older one, but it's got all the updated. It automatically updates the maps all the time, free of charge as well.
Yeah, even though they're not making them, they're still giving you updates, aren't they?
Yeah. But if you have got one of them and you log on to their channel, the app, which is the TomTom Drive, I think it is. When you log on there and you update the map, if they do give you an option to buy the maps, so you have to really make sure you don't click the link to say buy it because you've already got it.
Yeah.
But they do still put the. Have you got that now, Alex?
Yeah, lifetime.
Yeah.
Lifetime maps.
Do you find that when you log on that sometimes it'll come up and saying, do you want to buy the maps? Do you want to buy the speed cameras and all that sort of stuff?
No, not that.
No?
No.
I get that on mine.
No, I get lots of updates, but not one asking me for money.
Oh, no, you do get updates.
You must do. Everybody asks for money.
Yeah. Gus was saying he can't read maps. I don't know if that's true, but...
Perhaps they just don't bother. Well, they're in Scotland. You won't get the money out of them.
Ron, you can let him get away with that.
Yeah, we're used to it. I called him a knob end last week, so this is just him paying me back.
With this is what goes around comes around, doesn't it? At the end of the day.
Well, no, I got educated, and I'm kind of glad I left it out my video, didn't I, Ron?
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't know that
So
either.
a big long queue of traffic with solid white lines. Now that traffic is stationary. Now it does say in the highway code that if there is something stationary blocking your progress, you can move around it and go on by. But where did you find that definition of it, Ron?
Rospa.
it was quite detailed, wasn't it?
It was Rospa,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was. Yeah.
I think that was a court case as well, wasn't it? I think that was relating to it mentioned.
Yeah, it was all to do the definition of stationary, really. And there is no definition supposedly of stationary traffic, but if they are sitting with the engine running or something like that, then they can still be charged or asked to be breathalyzed, that kind of thing, which means that they're not stationary in terms of the Road Traffic Act. That's kind of how I read it anyway.
Yeah.
So what was the top and bottom of it for people who are watching
You
here
can't-
who
you can't
are
do it.
thinking of doing that?
Can't
It's
do
not
it.
allowed.
Tojj was a bad boy.
Not legally. Not legally.
Yeah, Nige broke the law. 3 points and
Yeah,
£100
you,
fine.
you can to make the right, if you wanted to turn into a side road, cross that white line, if it's safe to do so.
Yeah.
It's also anything, I think it was a bicycle, horse, or road maintenance vehicle traveling at less than 10 miles an hour.
Mhm.
You can then, when it's safe to do so. But it's funny because if you look in the dictionary, stationary, the actual definition of it is not moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
It's,
can
but like
overtake.
you said, if you're in a
10
vehicle and that's running,
Yeah.
then you are even on a ferry, isn't it? When you go across, say,
Mhm.
the Dartmouth ferry, you're still liable to road traffic laws.
You know,
Even when you're on the ferry.
we're on about going across the solid white line on your side of the road, going to on the opposite side of the road, on you. So if you had a solid white line and a dotted line, you can't cross the solid line basically. That's
Yeah,
what
but we're saying
Yeah.
specifically if there's a big long queue of traffic, say
you still
maybe
can't.
an accident or roadworks or
Yeah.
whatever, if there's a big long queue of traffic and there's solid double white lines,
Yeah.
And that's
legally you sit behind that traffic, you can't cross it.
Yeah.
but you can overtake a horse at 10 mile an hour.
As long as he's not galloping, yeah.
Yeah. Who make up these bloody rules?
Well, that's probably quite sensible because if you think about it, if a car is say in a queue of traffic and it's sort of going forward, you can't get past because the white lines are there. And if you start to go past, that car could start moving again. And as soon as that car, because there's a driver in it, and he's got his foot on the accelerator, he can the traffic clears and he moves. If he starts moving as you're halfway past him, that makes it wrong.
I
But
mean,
these are sort of things very interesting, aren't they?
yeah, I mean, even for us when we were on blue lights, it was a no-no. There is something called a J plan, where if you did cross those white lines, you had to have 100% dotted the I's, crossed the T's. Because if you did have an accident when you cross a white line, they won't back you. You were on your own basically, and the police would do you.
Yeah.
But they did come up with this thing called a J plan, that even if there were solid white lines and you could justify that you had the need to do it, two, it was safe to do it, three, you had good vision to be able to say it was safe to do it. It was so, I mean, 99% of the time you wouldn't bother trying to use it because there was too much involved to justify it.
And it'd be down to you to go when you get back there to argue the case and prove that you were right. And they weren't there at the time, were they?
Gus says he always filters to the front. He's a biker. It's where he belongs. I agree with you.
I think if you're not being an arse, I think it should be fine, shouldn't it?
I see many. There's a couple of roads down here coming down the hill. Basically, there's like two lanes going up so people can obviously overtake, but the other lane has got double white lines on it. The amount of times I see people, motorbikes basically, going on the opposite side of the road and it's on it's on a bend as well. It's absolutely madness and dangerous to do that sort of thing.
And I think it's also, you get you get like your hatched areas, don't you, with the chevrons painted in the middle.
Yeah.
If it's broken white lines and it's
can
safe
go
to
in.
do so, you can pass. But not if it's solid white lines. That area is a definite no go. Apparently,
Yep.
Here's a good thing from Steve. He's saying, does the way you take risks? Let me get it back on there. Does the way you take risks on a blue light change with urgency of the problem?
you don't take risks.
You don't take.
Simple as that. Because I mean, it's even like coming up to red traffic lights. If we've got the prime spot in Weymouth on a major busy crossroads, so if we came up and both lanes are full of traffic as we're approaching, if you haven't got a safe route to go round them or through the middle of them, what you can't do is force them to go through that red light because you're making them break the law. Now, the argument is you're not making them doing anything. They're choosing to do that by their own volition. But 99% of people with a siren coming up behind them, blue lights, they're going to try and get out of the way. But yeah, I mean, even like if we went through a red light, they used to say to us 15 mile an hour maximum. And then they still had a few accidents. And bear in mind, there's all cameras, and that ambulance records everything, absolutely everything. How much fuel you've got, your brake pressure, even how much AdBlue's in the bloody thing. So you couldn't even use that excuse. Oh, I can't go on that show. I haven't got any AdBlue. They know everything. So they made it 15 mile an hour through a red light, and then they still had accidents. So they made it your wheels had to physically stop turning.
Yeah.
So you were coming up at 50, 60, slam the anchors on, lock your wheels up, and carry on through.
Go around the corner sideways.
But it's just common sense. But if you go for a red light or wrong side of a keep left bollard, anything like that, the minute you had an accident, automatic in the wrong.
Yeah. I think ambulances should have right away, as long as they can see where they're going. Because most people would keep out of the way of an ambulance if you see it coming.
Yeah, I mean, Steve just said there, 99% of people just bloody stop. I mean, they could never teach you what people are going to do. Some people do as Steve says, they'll slam on the brakes. Others will bounce up on the pavement. I mean, you even get the ones that will accelerate away from us, and we can't keep up with them when we're on blue lights. They're trying to get out your way, but they could never teach you what people are going to do.
I've seen a lot of times. Sorry, Nige. Seen a lot of times people they never look further than the end of their bonnet, and then eventually see the blue lights. They then do something bloody stupid.
Yeah. The first thing
a lot of them, you had to make their mind up for them. So traffic coming towards you, you'd get out there, make yourself seen, and just tell them I am coming through. But the annoying thing, and it still gets my goat now when I see it, and I've retired from it, is if an ambulance is going this way and there's nothing that they're trying to pass, the cars coming the other way will pull right over and stop. Yeah. Even though they're in their own lane and the ambulances are in their lane.
Yep.
Oh, it used to bloody get my back up, that did.
Yeah. You had a nice technique though, Nice, didn't you? Bashing on the roofs of the car to get out
the ape. That's my claim to fame. I mean, that was, again, and that goes back to the point where I'm saying that you can't make somebody go through a red light, and he was right. And we came up behind the car, and we were going to it was a child cardiac arrest, so you want to get there. And we came up to the lights. Both lanes were full of traffic. So, of course, you change the siren tone on your way as you're coming up to them. And they would tell you that if you came up to lights, both lanes are blocked, you turn your lights and sirens on, and you hold back a bit until it's, the lights change or they make a route for you to go through. So, anyway, this car in front of me, he wouldn't get out the bloody way. We're changing the siren tone and everything. So the car on the left pulled over a little bit and moved so we could get alongside this other one. And he was adamant he wasn't moving. And he's right. He couldn't go through that light. So, of course, a few days later, I get called into the boss's office. He said, I've had a letter, got a complaint. I said, what about me? Yeah. Well,
Surely not.
he said, no, the bloke didn't get the ambulance number and he didn't get the registration. I said, right, so why am I here? He said, well, let me read you the first paragraph. So it says, it was very well written. He said he was sat at a red traffic light, and turns out he's a driving instructor. So he said, legally, I can't move through that red light. I can't cross that stopped white line, because that's illegal to do so because the light was red. And I said to my boss, I said, well, yeah, he's right. And he said, I said, but I don't understand, why am I here? Let me read on. And then he went, the next thing I know, an ape was hanging out of the ambulance window, banging on my roof, calling me every swear word under the sun. He went, do I need to read on? I said, no, you're all right.
No matter how many times I hear that, I'll still wet myself.
But, I mean, of course, they use that as an example at the training school. And of course, we used to have all these students come out, and you'd say to them, oh, Nigel, yeah, we've heard about you. You're the ape.
Oh, classic.
Steve says, turns out he was deaf, that bloke. Yeah.
There's a lot of rules out there that on the roads that people probably don't realise are the right way to drive as well, do they really? No, there might be borderlines. If you're doing something, you might not realise you're doing something wrong these days because there's so many new ones coming out, isn't there? New rules and regulations, all that.
As well, since we
But the onus is on us to keep up with it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Ignorance is no defence in law.
When was the last time anybody read the highway code? Do you have a highway code in where you are, Jay, in the US?
Yes.
You do. We have a highway code here? When was the last time anybody's ever looked at one of them?
2019.
2019. Mine was 1985. Or it might be 1987.
Pinky's off. Cheers, Bright.
Thanks, Brian.
He says, see you all Wednesday. Pinky's live stream. Wednesday, 8
Don't
p.m.
forget Peaky's live stream. The midweek mumble. The midweek mumble every Wednesday at 8 p.m. We will be there, one way or another. 1988 is when Steve the Biking Grandad last looked at the highway. And it's probably changed quite a lot since then. It's probably about that thick now. It's probably about an inch thick.
It is, but it's still grossly outdated.
Yeah, but I mean, they keep bringing in these stupid things like you've got to let pedestrians across at a junction, so you slam on the brakes and people run into the back of you because they're not expecting you to stop. I mean, that's just stupidity.
Do you think people do that when they come to a roundabout and stuff, letting people across and things? I don't think people would do it. They'd probably just go slow down.
No, but the thing is, if you're, say, for example, you're turning into a side road and it's a pedestrian wanting to cross that side road, you're supposed to let them go.
Yeah, they've got right away now.
They've got right away now. But I think that's purely down to the fact that people are staring at their phones, got their headphones in, and they're getting run over.
Exactly.
There you go. Leanne read the highway code a few weeks ago. Of course, she's doing her driving examiner thing, isn't she?
Yeah.
You'll need to know every page, Leanne.
She'll have to know all the laws and the regulations, everything for that, surely.
Oh,
well up on it for doing that.
You know, Joe, you can still get banned even if there's not a rule against it.
You can get banned if there's not a rule against it.
Yeah, you can get banned. You know, look at my rule book here. There's no rule says what I can do and what I can't do out in assault, but you can still get banned.
How do you work that out, Joe? You can't get banned from being on assault, can you?
He did for making a video, didn't he?
Did you? Do you want us to show us that video, Jerry?
You can show it.
Let me
Part
see.
of it anyway.
Give me 1 minute.
I think it only fair. We need to warn Rev Bomler if he's coming down to Exeter, Devon Way. Steve's seen someone rear-ended because a peed crossed the road on a roundabout.
There you go then.
They're a weird bunch down Devon.
Don't start that border war again, Nige.
Jam first, jam
Jerry,
first.
Jerry, could you pop me that email again, if you don't mind? I think I deleted it because it was a bit controversial, you know, and I didn't want to risk anybody getting into the wrong hands. That one, so it's a bit special. If you pop me the email, I'll pop it on.
Well, Joe, you're asking me to do stuff that I don't normally do.
Nah, checking how good you are.
Just before we leave ambulances, Howie's comment there. Now on the old ambulances, like the old Bedfords and everything, they used to have sliding doors.
Mm.
Of course, you'd be cruising along with your looking Joe Cool with your foot up in the doorway, your doors open and everything, you're bombing along. Of course, when you hit slam on them brakes, them doors shut pretty quick.
Yeah.
By toes.
Pretty busy. I'll
I
give
had
Jerry.
an old a van like that.
What a shepherd van.
We knew
With
this was
sliding
going to
doors.
happen. With Leanne doing her driving examiners, Wayne says she's criticising his driving all the time, mate.
Right now, let me see here. I've got I've got it already keyed up here now. Does anybody want to see what why? You can give us a bit of a rundown while I show it, Jerry.
In the year 2013, I took a Bonneville out to the Bonneville Salt Flats, and they thought I did something wrong, so they didn't let me come back for a couple of years. You tell me if you think I did something wrong.
Right, here we go. I'm going to put it on now. I'm going to pop it on here.
There you go, John.
Can we play it? No, wait a minute. I'm going to play it here.
Left, Joe, left.
Here we go. Are we ready? Here we go. Can you see that?
That's the bike, yeah, I took out there.
Watch this video and see if you can tell the reason I got banned from the salt for 2
You
years.
can't hear any sound there, can you? Or can you?
Yep.
It's a little bit. You don't need it up. It's
All right, wind it up. Go.
Now, what's wrong with that?
nothing. That's just you showing off your skill.
You got it, Joe.
We're gonna have to show that
course,
again,
then.
Jerry, because I missed it. I was too busy looking at it. So that we're gonna have that one again. Here we are. I'm gonna watch it this time.
They banned you for
Watch
that.
this video
Yeah.
and see if you can tell
Can't
the
understand
reason
it.
I got banned from the salt for 2 years. What do you think?
Stand by. All right, wind it up. Go.
Can't imagine you banning it for that, That's brilliant, that Jerry. Yeah.
Does it make you go faster just having one tire on the?
Oh
Of
yeah,
course, this-
yeah.
The wheelie part was AI
Nah.
generated.
And
My
is
son
the
made that
bouncing
for
up
me.
and down on the
I thought
back
that
wheel?
was
Is that
kinda
to give you a bit
funny.
more
Wanted
traction,
to
Jerry?
share
Oh
that
yeah,
with
that's
you
what you're
today.
looking for, more
This is
traction.
Flat Cafe Racer out.
Right, brilliant that.
My son always messes with me because he can do that technology stuff, you know, Ron. And he was over at our house on my mother-in-law's 96th birthday, and he made a video showing my 96-year-old mother-in-law shoving my 14-year-old grandson's face into the cake, and I thought that was hilarious. So he grabbed one of my videos and he did that to it. So no, I did not do that, and no, I was not banned.
I think AI is getting a lot cleverer these days, isn't it? Really clever.
Yeah, I can't use it. You know.
Well,
I thought it was funny. I thought I'd share it with you guys.
yeah, that's good. Steve said Jerry looked a lot younger in 2013 and Spanish.
Because I know people now using AI. Who was it that was doing AI to plan a route? They were going to do. I can't remember what.
That
channel it
was
but,
really good TV. He said he uses
TV.
ChatGPT to do all his routes now.
So it has
Yeah,
some
well,
really.
a couple of people use ChatGTP.
Yeah. So it has some really good advantages. Really, at the end of the day, I know you can make videos and that, but you know that is a good way of using it, isn't it?
I really think though this is going to come back and bite us all in the ass. This AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm not
More days-
I'm not releasing that on my channel, so
So it's an exclusive. That
it's an
nice.
exclusive. It's a
It's nice to
one-time
have.
deal.
Nice to have an exclusive on Time to Go. Yep, the only place you'll ever see that video. Thank you,
Yep.
Jerry. We'll have to charge for viewers on that one. But yeah, no, I think AI is pretty good if you used for the correct things and that, you know. And I
Do
think
you not think it's going to be like sat navs? When people first had sat navs, they was driving into lakes, weren't they? And they're going, "Oh, it was a sat nav told me to."
Yeah.
You know, they're
it's terrible, isn't it?
bleeding bloody dumb, weren't they?
Yeah.
I think that AI is going to be the same.
But what YouTube are doing now, I don't know whether anybody knows this. I got an email from YouTube saying that they're for the shorts now. If you want to get one of your videos, you can press a button basically, and it'll automatically select a good point
Oh,
of your
the
video
remix button.
and make a short out of it. And you don't have to do nothing. You're just pressing a button and the computer does it. I've never tried one yet. Has anybody tried one of them?
Yeah, I did. It was just blank.
It was
There's no good bits in Steve's videos.
oh dear me.
We tried it with your audio, Joe.
Yeah. Did you try my audio?
We
Well,
tried it with your audio you gave me. Do you know the only bit it can find? Petrol, for fuck's sake!
could it not make it? You wouldn't be able to make that audio better. It was a bit of a bad one, that. But you do know why that happened, didn't you? Did I tell you how it happened?
You got down to half a tank.
Yeah. Oh, it was. I think it was 3/4 of a tank when I start getting fuel anxiety, especially when I don't know where the petrol station's going to be.
I get
Yeah,
fuel
there's a
anxiety when
button to be pushed
I
for
stick
you,
down a
Carl.
quarter tank.
Yeah. Steve's saying he doesn't like doing shorts. I've not done any shorts either.
I haven't ever done one.
No, but I might do a couple of shorts. The shorts I'm thinking of doing, not now, but in the future, is for things like how to, on the little 125, how to do the start-stop system, or how to select using your phone and things like that. For short things like that, it's probably handy, but I don't think many people watch them, to be honest.
Well, I do watch them, but I just have never done one. I don't.
Well, I usually, if I'm lucky, if I hit 200 views normally.
Oh yeah, that's good for me too.
But my shorts, I've done that short I did when I was on the ice. It's done. Oh, wait till I get my glasses. 1.2, 1.2K.
Yeah, they do get the
That's
views,
good.
don't they?
They do get the views.
You can have it on Instagram, Facebook, and all the others, can't you? You know,
Yep.
you can
What was what title did you use on that one, Ron? Because the title makes a big difference, doesn't it? As well, it's not just the video.
Ice exclamation mark bum twitcher.
Oh yeah, well that's
It was maybe the bum twitcher.
yeah.
These shorts are random though, aren't they? You can't. You don't know what's coming up in your feed. So
No.
unless you're actually going on a channel and looking for the shorts, the only way you find it is if YouTube sticks it up.
Yeah, and censorship as well. There's a lot of censorship going around. Red Bomb's saying there, instead of AI telling him he can't watch Nigel's channel because of the language. Nothing wrong with your language, Nigel, is there? Right, your language, perfect.
See what Steve the biking gunhead said. He says he tried to get Chat GTP to blur out his NT. It made a completely different person.
Yeah. That's the thing. If you do them, the videos, they're very hard to do because you can tell it to do something once, and then if you said it just change the color or change this or one little item,
change it completely.
Yeah, it all goes tits up. Yeah.
So how can these people make them to make that one of you, Jay? It must have been really hard to do
because you did it in about 5 minutes.
But you have to be really specific in how you tell it what you want, and.
It wasn't that great of one, but it I thought it was funny, so that worked. For me, I'd like to know if I'm watching a purely AI video. I'd like to know that up front. They need to have it. This is made by AI right up there.
I think that's going to have to come soon because some of the videos are getting pretty real, aren't they? There was a video of a really overweight man riding a tiny little bike.
All right, don't have to keep on about it.
It wasn't you, Nigel, but it was someone else. But it was obviously
he picks on you, doesn't he?
Was that in the lakes, Joe?
It was somewhere.
Moaning like a bitch going down hard knot. Dave said, "Is a anemic bacon roll?"
Joe's head got red.
Red Bomb's anemic bacon roll back got slapped, got 55,000 views.
Did he?
55,000.
55k. Crazy.
1,500, isn't it?
No, 55k.
55,000.
No, Darkside Biker said he got 1.5k for a short, whereas normal videos get around 50 to 100 views.
Yeah, but do shorts count to your hours or anything like that? Probably
Well,
not.
they count to your views, yeah, and they count to ours as well, but they're not very long.
Not
Yeah.
really.
I've been rebuilding the laptop this past week, and I went on to YouTube to test it. So it was completely clean. There's no history on it or anything like that. And they used shorts, and you should see some of the crud that is on shorts that have got tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of views, and it's completely. It's obviously nothing to do with motorbikes, but it's youngsters and kids, young teenagers, and that.
Yeah, but
Huge amount of views.
That American guy that tried beans on toast for the first time got something like 3 million views.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is a fetish. It is. That's why they're getting the views, isn't it?
Yeah.
All these eating.
The thing is, the motorbike stuff's sort of small beer, isn't it? Yeah.
Right.
You need something a bit as unusual, don't you? What's this he's saying? Yes, the skill is known. Steve the Biking Grandad saying here, look. Yes, the skill is known what and how to ask AI to do what you want. You clearly don't know how to do that.
To do that, yeah.
Exactly right, yeah.
If you want the big views, fall off.
Yeah.
Oh, 2,000 views.
I shared the one with you guys in the chat, and it was the last digging the garden up. That got a huge amount of views.
Yeah.
It's a bit random, isn't it? It depends what the content is and things like that, doesn't it, at the end of the day?
You fall off in front of a camera, like I did, 82,000 views.
You'll have to put a title up like "I broke clean through it" and then just snap a Kit Kat. You'll be fine. Millions of views.
On the point of videos, because if a video is released, you don't know what the video is until you see the title, do you? So is it the title that makes the difference, or is it the content in the first? Because the first place you have to get somebody to click on the video and watch it. So the title has to be the most important thing to get them views there, surely. So is that what's doing it?
That's going to reflect in the amount of the video that's watched, though, if they get it.
Are you going, baby boo?
Yeah. It always wonders me which it is. Is it the actual thumbnails, or is it the video that does it?
I think Steve's right. He's got the most, but it's a little bit of everything, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, Capital ADV said he got 50,000 views on a short, and he gained 50 subs for it. So they must work.
I bet that's the one with his mate covered in mud. I was trying to get Dave to put it up the other night on his live. I'll see if I can find it. I'll bring it up.
Yeah,
I'll find it quickly because that had me in hysterics.
That's not the one where he went down a big hole, is he? They went in, they suddenly did the bike disappear.
No.
That's another one.
Here you go. I'll where is it?
See, the Biking Grandad's got a short 10,000 views, but it was only 9 seconds long. So somebody's probably clicked on it and forgot to turn it off.
It took him 9 seconds to think about turning it off.
Oh, dear.
Maybe that's the ideal length of a video, 9 seconds. So by the
Just
time
keep
they've
going.
gone to see this, they've watched the whole thing.
Here you go. Now this had me in hysterics.
This is brilliant.
I roasted Mark. Fucking hell, Mark.
I think you got.
That's the best
I think that deserves a photograph.
London clay.
Oh, sorry, mate.
That's all right.
My throttle. I roasted Mark. Fucking hell,
I
Mark.
think you got.
That's the best
I think that deserves a photograph.
Pause it while it's on him.
It must
Oh,
be
sorry, mate.
That's all right.
My throttle.
And he wonders why I don't want to go off road.
It's all right if you're in front.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
a brilliant channel. Go and check him out. The name is in the bottom of the. If you want to check out that video and any other videos that from there, It should be in the list on the bottom. I think it is.
It is, yeah, they're in there.
Now,
I'll bung it up anyway as well. It's
I was tasked last week, and I said I would update all the channel names in the bottom. I don't think I've got around to all of them, but I will do it by next week. If anybody wants the name in the bottom of there, just give us a shout, and when the lives are running, and if anybody watches them, your name will be there always.
I don't. It really didn't interest me, all the off-roading, green laning, and that. But Capel Adventure and An Extraordinary Biker 89, I'd actually sit there and watch theirs. I watched loads of their videos, and that one just creased me up.
Leanne saying she wouldn't like to see the state of the washing machine after that.
No,
that would be a bit of a mess.
It's not. That's not the bloke's first thought. I'm sure.
No, that's a woman comment, isn't it?
Yeah. Wayne's just subbed to him as well. Nice one, Wayne.
That's one of the good things. That's one of the good things about everybody in the side chat. If you see a channel that you like, and we all sub to most of these here, is to check out the channels and give them a sub, because it all helps everybody at the end of the day, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Helps everybody. Helps all of us really at the end of the day. All of our channels. We all try our best to do whatever we can to get a good video out. Has anybody on the point of videos? Has anybody got any videos coming out next week? Let's have a quick run round the table. Oh,
yep.
I'm going to leave you till last night. Stay there. I'm going to go around from the top to the bottom, and then Jerry, any videos out next week we've got to look forward to?
I'm thinking about doing one with my T120 versus the Kawasaki I had. And I've got about the same mileages on both of them. So
you weren't out buying a motorbike, were you? Because you've been checking out the bike shops, haven't you?
I always do. You know, it's you said you're an impulsive buyer.
I am.
When I run into a motorcycle, I bought that Kawasaki in 5 minutes after I saw it.
Yeah.
So,
and
I'm guilty of that too, Joe.
Yeah, that's why I sort of keep away from them sort of shops. There's some nice piece of equipment in that last video you did.
But all of it's expensive. You know, almost everything in BMW's lineup's almost $20,000.
Exactly. Yeah.
35. You know,
it's all expensive.
But what I could not get over was having 44 Harleys and Indians in a non-Harley and Indian shop.
Yeah. Is that because everybody's trading them in because they're no good and they want to just get a more decent bike? That's probably what it is.
I don't think it's not any good, but they're trading them in for whatever. Maybe they're trading them in for one of those $40,000 adventure, four-wheelers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. What about you, Steve? What have you got coming up this week for us to have a watch?
Well, I had the cameras on today when I went out, but it all depends if I can finish my argument with my editing software.
Your editing software?
Oh, it keeps taking stuff away from me. It's now come up that my multi-camera editing feature has got free on it now, which means basically they're going to charge me for that again.
What software is that? So,
CapCut, the free version.
CapCut, the free version. Yeah, I think all these people are going to start doing that, charging for stuff.
But it was £54 a month they wanted a month ago.
Bloody hell!
But it's gone down to £21 a month now. Obviously, no one's buying it. So if I hang in there, it's going to be free again. But yeah, it's just simple.
You've got a power director I gave you. That's a full version.
I can't work that out.
Get used to it. If you can't use it, it takes the time and effort to do it, and it's probably worth it at the end of the day.
I spent 2 hours on the bloody thing swearing at it. Honestly, it took me about 15 minutes to multi-camera, me 2 cameras in a half-hour video, bang, done, synced up, all ready to edit. And 2 hours later, I was still swearing at Power Director, Caden Live, is it?
Live, yeah.
Caden Live's got a bit of a steep learning curve.
I couldn't find the multi-camera feature. The multi-camera feature on the Power Director is gone. I've got to go into a pop-out or something to get that. Which one? I tried DaVinci. Yeah, swore at that a lot.
I stick to the simple. Slobo saying CapCut is king. To him anyway, he likes it. That's probably what
it's so simple. And if you don't use, I don't use audio tweaking. I just use me cuts me transitions, and now I'm using multicam. That's all I need, and they're charging for everything now.
Yeah, everything.
I'm going to make you a video, Steve, just for you to show you how to do multi-camera on Caden Live. It is the easiest thing in the world.
Did you not do a video on something like that previously, Alex?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
but
It wasn't on, it wasn't on Caden Live. It was on Power Director, which is easy as well. But
It's all costing. What about you now? Go on, let me have you. Nige, what you got?
I'm just going to say quickly, Gus is off. Cheers, Gus. Have a
See you,
good
Gus.
week, bud.
yeah,
No, I got one coming out tomorrow, but I will need to check it in light of Ron giving me that info earlier. I just need to go back over and check that.
Have you not got any AI?
rules.
Have you not got any AI on your video where you can put a blur on the double white line?
No, because it's all used up on the Speedo.
But if you use the blur on the speedo, surely there's some sort of strobe effect you know makes the solid white line look like broken white line.
Yeah.
Let me know about that. You find that one. I like to find that myself.
I'll just put the camera up a little more so it saves nice hours of editing.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was all hypothetical. I don't know anybody that would ever do that.
No.
Not in real life.
absolutely.
So we look forward to that, Nige. What about you, Ron? What have you got coming along?
I've got my icy run down to Kirkcudbright.
We need a bit more action on the ice, you know.
Yeah, there's a couple of bits where it's a bit dodgy, and some views round about Kirkcudbright. That's what I've got coming up. And I've also got one that I did from actually a few weeks ago, where a complete knob end on a roundabout. You'll see it when it comes out. I don't want to go into too much detail, but it's basically a complete knob end on a roundabout that just about runs over this poor woman.
Get them everywhere. Get a load of Tipex, Nige. That's what I always say.
Text on the screen.
You can get that good stuff where it's not on an end of a brush anymore. You just roll it down the line. Just keep it on your screen as your video's playing, and it'll automatically roll out. You know what? It's a bit like that tartan paint. It's a bit like that tartan paint you can get. You know, it works wonders.
Great stuff, that is.
It is.
You haven't got your helmet mount back on yet, have you? So you don't need to blur your speedo out.
No, that was one good thing about putting the camera where it is.
Yeah.
Of course, now it shows up more the actual road.
Yeah.
Well, Slowbo's
and the things on it.
And they can count the telegraph poles and work out how fast you're going.
And there's people that would do that.
Slowbo's saying it's a good idea because you get more comments with all the people moaning about you white lines.
Yeah,
in the comments you want, Nige.
I just can't be asked arguing with them.
Yeah.
So we've got Alex left you last this week. I'm sorry about that, Alex, but somebody's got to be last, haven't they? And you're at the bottom.
All right.
What have you got coming out or what planned? Anything?
Yeah,
You've always got something.
Another terrific mountain road, but this time in Glen Lyon. And the sun was shining. It's a beautiful place.
Where's Glen Lyon? Scotland, I guess.
North of Loch Tay. Do you know where Loch Tay is?
I don't know where that is either.
It's those famous words, Joe. Oop north.
Up north.
Oop
Well, I
north.
look forward to.
So when you're saying that you've got hills, Joe, this is the hills that we've got to deal with.
Yeah. Did you see my video of the hills that I went up with the 1, 2, 3?
Was that today's one or the last one?
The last one is about a 1 in 5.
Yeah, I've not watched that yet. I'll do that tonight before.
Nothing like the hills you've got.
No.
We have all our scenery down here is a lot of trees and a lot of fields and things like that. It's a completely different sort of scenery.
Yeah.
Like everywhere's different.
See the Bandit Man UK's video in the Bristol.
Oh, lovely show, isn't it? That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys got some good
guys,
shows.
listen, I need to go now. I'm sorry to tell you.
Okie dokie, Ron.
Cheers, Ron.
Appreciate it.
Catch you next time.
We'll see you next week.
Cheers.
Buddy.
And just seeing what Alex has got behind him, I just want to put this up because this is for sale down here at the moment. Well, it's in Yeovil. I can't say that except in gritted teeth.
Nice looking that.
That's not a stick-on decal kit. If you read it, It's the DCT VFR 1200.
Yeah.
It's been treated to a one-off chrome and red paint job with a Honda McLaren racing scheme. It's not a decal set, but a bespoke paint job.
Wow.
What year is that one?
The VFR, yeah, that's up Slowbow Street, that, isn't it? You'd love one of them.
12. It's 2012. Done
that's
10,000.
It's only done 10,000 miles.
10,800 miles.
It's a beautiful bike. And see, the one behind me, the black one, I loved the look at that bike. As soon as I saw it, you talk about impulse buying. I bought that within an hour when I saw it.
Yeah, they don't hang about, do they?
Yeah, there's a white one down the road for sale. I've passed it a few times. It's got all the boxes and everything, and I'm kind of
Go for it, yeah.
But how many times those impulse buys work out? I mean, really?
That one, the Royal Enfield was an impulse 10 minutes. The classic, that's worked out. The VFR 1200X, that was an impulse buy. Once again, going past the bloody shop, and I saw it in the front forecourt. And I got to my son's. We were going to my son's, and I got the phone out, looked at the internet, and on the way back, and bought it.
He bought it? Bloody hell.
Yeah.
That's an impulse buy, that is.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I mean, it sounds like you're at least 50%.
I would say 60-ish, yeah.
So have you been out around the bike shops like Jerry? Have you looking around for bikes? Obviously, you've been looking around, Nige, obviously, because you've got them popping up the things on... Where'd you get them from? Are they from... where'd you get them? Biking marts or something? Or they just pop up on...
What's that?
Them bikes you find.
Oh, no, I'm always looking. Always. You never know what's going to pop up. You might think, oh, yeah, I'll have that.
Well, once all the stuff's gone out of your garage from the kitchen job, you can stick another bike in there, can't you?
We've been looking at how we can rearrange.
The VFR that I saw, I was in the car. I wasn't specifically looking for it, but it's in the window. It's a car showroom as well, and it's a white one.
Wow.
Beautiful bikes.
You have got a picture. Well, one of Steve's mates just bought an RT 1200 today. Stunning white one. I bet you'd love that, Nige.
Oh, I was just typing, actually. I'll say it. For me, it was the best bike I've ever had because, one, with me being a fat knacker, it carried my weight brilliant, and you could still get a good shifty on it.
What sort of weight?
You get a good what?
Shifty.
Yeah.
Get a shifty on.
That sounds perverted. Tell me what it is.
That's like you going down the salt flats at 150 miles an hour, Jeff.
Yeah, you got a shifty on there.
Oh,
yeah.
Stupid.
But they're heavy bikes, them, aren't they, Nige?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's 268 kilograms, the one I had. And they're heavy because it fell on me 3 times.
Oh, what are you laughing at, Steve? You got something to say? Go on.
Oh, 200 odd kilos. It's nothing.
Yeah, yours is 321, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
but I remember in your last video how you were saying that the GS is the perfect bike for you.
Ooh. Did I say perfect?
Well, you was pretty damn close.
Yeah, I don't think I said perfect.
No, you didn't like it, but now you've grown to love it, haven't you?
I must admit, when you think that first week I had it, I thought this ain't going to last long because I just couldn't get my head around it. But it's a totally, you do ride it differently to what you do with the RT and everything. I mean, say what you like about them GS is that telelever suspension on the front. You pick your line through that bend, it just doesn't move.
It can be an adventure bike and a sports bike at the same time, can it?
Yeah, I must admit, though, it ain't ever going to get as muddy as Capel's mate was.
I don't know. If Ron's taken us on some dirt tracks at the forest and I'm in front, I might cake you with me slicks.
Yeah.
Skinny 2 W's in the side chat. I didn't see you sneak in.
He was in miles up before, I think.
Was he?
I'm sure I saw him miles before, yeah.
He's thinking of a CF Moto.
Is there? I mean, there is. I mean, we said it the other week, didn't we, about all the Chinese bikes, and it is going to be, the proof's going to be in the pudding, isn't it? when they start going wrong, what's the backup like?
Yeah.
The service, the repairs, the spares.
That's the thing. They do look the part, but it's whether they're reliable over time, isn't it?
I mean, like Steve said last week, I love the look, and from what I've seen, those Vosges 800 rallies,
Yeah.
they look the business for that money.
And they're so close to the Tenere, aren't they? Even down to the brackets and mounts, and it's ridiculous. But like, is it built out of aluminium or is it built out of plastic or worse?
Well, there's Steve says it already. CF Moto, no comment. That's what.
Yeah, I mean, Skinny's just saying he's looking at the MT700 or the MT450. I think, Steve, you did. Didn't you do a video on the 450? Or did Steve do a video about the 450? I can't remember.
I think
somebody did.
Yeah, I had no trouble with my Benellis, but you know.
Yeah, is Steve saying, Steve the bike granddad, do you fancy riding a bender? I've never.
What again?
I think they look really nice bikes. I know they're Chinese. They got a style looks really nice on them.
Mm.
I like the style.
I've linked a video of an engine tear down. I've mentioned this guy before who takes the engines, tears them down, and tells you what the quality is like. He's done a Vosges DS625X engine, and it uses an awful lot of BMW technology. It tells you in the video. I've linked the video in one of the charts, but it looks like that particular engine's got really good quality.
Yep.
Because the SVT, the QJ, that's job engine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, as long as they've made it to the same spec with the same materials, that's going to be bulletproof, isn't it?
Yeah, but you don't know that.
You don't know that.
No, that's why you need
I
someone.
mean, that'd be worth watching. Look, Capel said he's got doing an interview with a Vosges QJ KTM Kawasaki dealer in a few weeks.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah,
definitely.
Hey, Nige, I said on one of those 1200 GSs, the new ones, I would need
the R12, yeah.
Yeah, I need about another. I need to be about 6 foot tall to get it off the side stand.
Yeah, that's the trouble with them, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's no fuel gauge on it, is there?
I don't know, but you have to make a commitment to throw it all the way to the other side.
Yeah.
You know, and hope your foot sticks. You know, that's scary.
Yeah, and somebody else. I watched a video on it, and someone was saying how tall they are. Very tall.
Yeah. They should make bikes in different sizes, shouldn't they? The same bikes, but make them in different sizes. I know you get the smaller seats and this, that, and the other, but they should make them in, say, small, medium, and large, so you can have the same bike but bigger. Like if I could have an NT 1100 half the size, what a lovely bike that would be, with everything else on it exactly the same but just smaller.
I do think if you look at Hondas now with their pricing. I mean, even that new GT, for what you're going to get that for, I think that's one good thing it's come out with this Chinese. Bringing.
But they're recalling all the engines on those things because of the bearings and oil consumption and other things, pistons.
Yeah.
What's that, on the Hondas or?
Yeah, that's the Honda.
1000s, yeah.
Are they? Blimey.
I think they're using the same engine on about 3 models, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, that just smacks of them cutting costs elsewhere by reducing the quality.
Yeah. Well, the CB125 has gone down. It used to be 3,000. I bought mine at 3,300. That was last year. It's now to £3,000, 2,999. What a bargain that is.
Yeah.
Not for everybody, but for people who are just starting out biking, then I think it's a wonderful bargain. That good bikes. And Steve here saying that he likes the Vogue brand. They're brilliant, but backup is pretty crap at the moment. So as you say, Steve, it's the backup is the main thing at the moment that they need to get sorted out. Do
you not find, though, any new model that comes out, be it a Honda, Triumph, Yamaha, or a Chinese bike, in the first year or two, you're going to find it hard to get spares because they're bunging everything on the new bikes and not making spares?
Yeah. Well, just a quick thing before we go. Rev's Bomb's on his way now, so I just want to mention while he's disappearing, thanks for coming on, Rev. Appreciate it. Rev Bomb's live stream, and he has a live every Friday night at 8 o'clock. Red Bomb Live Friday night. So don't forget to check out his live stream.
But more importantly, check out his video that's coming out tonight and look out for the jogger in the short skirt.
Oh, even better, yeah.
What he hasn't told
His
you,
name
it's
is
actually a
William.
man in a short skirt.
Yeah.
And you can see his balls dragging along the curb.
Oh my, that's the video to watch. Get over to Red Bomb's channel.
Have you guys watched any of the Olympics and Winter Olympics?
No.
Yeah.
No.
There's an ice skater on there that they have a couple presenters, doing it, and he's dressed up in a skirt.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Not
that
a
one
kilt,
yet.
is it? Could be a kilt. Was it tartan?
No, it's not a kilt, Joe.
Was it tartan?
Just ruined the whole Olympics now, hasn't he?
It's over with today anyway.
Oh dear.
Congratulations, Canada.
On the point of bikes and new bikes and even Chinese bikes, Slobo said he wouldn't buy a new bike. Better to buy an older bike and add a load of parts and take bits off and modify it, isn't it?
Yeah, modify those seats.
More
I
fun,
think
isn't it?
if you're somebody that buys one and keeps it a fair few years,
Yeah.
but if you're like me that chops and changes, it just doesn't pay, because the minute you drive it out that thing, you're losing money straight away.
Yeah.
Like your first year or two is the biggest depreciation going, isn't it?
Here's a little thing from Steve here saying a mate of his CF Moto and was offered 3 months, was off the road for 3 months because they couldn't get a rectifier from China. A rectifier, it's just a simple device. They should easily be able to get one of them for no problem, you would have thought, wouldn't you?
Yeah, maybe it's like Steve said a while ago, though, that maybe it's, first year models, I understand that. They're going to be a little bit behind.
But they should have all the parts there, Jerry. Sure, if they're making these bikes, surely they put
Sure, but why would they sell a $100 rectifier when they can sell a $6,000 bike instead?
And they're not going to get it into the UK because Nige has taken up all the boats.
Yeah, Nige gets his gear, no problem. They probably should have asked Nige to get it. He would have got it quicker.
To be fair, Nigel's been pretty quiet on that front for a couple of weeks.
With the kitchens. Sorry, the bathrooms.
Get it in, didn't they?
Are the kitchens and bathrooms Chinese, by the way, Nige?
It's my because we've had I just pinged that off. My daughter came in earlier and she said, "Oh, I can go and use the new loo." And then when she come back, she said, "Every time I sit on that, because we've got the toilets that they bolt out of the wall, so there's nothing underneath them, so they're floating ones."
Yeah.
Of course, she thinks every time she sits on it, it's going to come off the wall.
You mentioned floaters, didn't you, when we were talking about
It's a bit counterproductive, isn't it, when you're on there trying to go and you're clenching for fear of falling off?
Is that your fit game as well now, Nige?
Get us back on track, Joe. Quick.
We're going to get all back on track now. Yeah, go on. Thanks for reminding me, Jerry. Sometimes I'll let them have a bit of a run themselves because, they do get out of control sometimes. But you've got to
the floaters. We got to turn around now.
You've got to let them have a bit of fun, haven't you? Well, it's 1:45, the hour of 10 o'clock. Normally we run until about another 15 minutes. What I'm going to do, and I'm going to need a bit of help here because we've had plenty on the stream tonight. I want to do a shout out for all these people who are in the side chat now and who have actually gone. I'm going to start from the top. And if I'm missing anybody, you mention them because I haven't wrote them down this week. Let's have a shout out to all these people here for coming in. GB Patriot, he was here first. Thank you very much for coming in. Scottish Biker Abroad. We've got GB Patriot, Capel ADV, Boo Rider 61, Jamie Biking Adventure. He left a little bit early. He had to go. Buster ADV, Slowbo VFR. He was there right from the beginning. Scottish Biker Abroad. Steve the Biking Grandad.
Jamie Biking Adventure.
Jamie Biking Adventure, yeah. Kieran Northwest Rider. Tom's STC. Capel ADV. Chris Rides Kawasaki. Where's Chris Rides Kawasaki? Did anybody see him coming in?
I saw him come in, yeah.
I never
he's
mentioned him.
chatting away.
Sorry for that. I missed you altogether.
Did you get Slow Rider, yeah?
Slow Rider, yep. Slow Rider is there, yep. Got him. Boo Rider, Scotch Biker Abroad. I'm going. The easiest way for me to do is to go down the list. Rev Bomb, yep. Don't forget he's live. Friday night at 8 o'clock. I've got to be careful when I say that so I don't get it wrong because I get mixed up with dates and things like that. As you probably know. Christine Dorr was here. Yep, she was here during the middle of the stream. Good to see Christine here. And
Steve the Biking Grandad, did you get him? Yeah.
The Biking Grandad. Motor Tour Ireland. Slowbo VFR. Motor Ramblings was here. Exeter Rider. Can't forget Exeter Rider. And he does the lives every now and then. I don't know if he's done one this week, but he does them every now and then. You have to keep an eye on his channel as to when he's putting one out. We got who else have we got?
Biker Buddy 50 plus.
Biker Buddy 50 plus. Yep, thank you for that one. Motor Ramblings. I've said him. Dark Side Biker. Dark Side Biker. 3368.
Yeah.
Motor Ramblings. I'm duplicating them as I'm going down, but I can't help it at the moment.
Did you get Blake's pipe?
Blake's Pipes. No, I didn't, Jerry. Thank you for that. Blake's Pipes. I'm going down the list. Talking much. Oh, Peaky Biker was here as well. Brian was here. Don't want to forget Peaky. Don't forget his lives at every Wednesday with Midweek Mumble. And Howie 702 is here as well. Yeah. It's been a busy one this week, I can tell you that for sure. And I'm going to have to find some way of making this Scottish Biker Abroad, making this a little bit easier to go through. Strange Fruit Biker 20 was here today. I must be near the end now, surely.
Leanne was here.
Leanne was here as well, yeah. Thank you, Alex.
Did you say the Scottish Biker?
The Scottish Biker, yeah. Scottish Biker Abroad.
Yeah.
I think I'm really near the bottom now. What else we got? And we can probably get back onto motorbikes once we get through them all. But Buster ADV, I've said it, Buster ADV.
Marco Evo.
Marco Evo. No, I completely missed that one, for sure. If I haven't mentioned your name by the time I get to the bottom here, give us a shout out and we'll... Yeah, there's Mark Evo there. I'm right down to Mark Evo. That's halfway through the stream, that was.
Yeah, Biker Buddies.
Biker Buggy 50.
Yeah.
550.
50, that was it, yeah.
550, yeah. We had Gus from BMW S Black. Gus was here.
Kieran, Northwest Rider.
Kieran, Northwest Rider. It's nice to get all this help, isn't it now? Yeah, I like that. You're working hard. You've got to work for your money here, you know. We don't let you do it for nothing, you know.
Yeah, talking of which, when am I getting it, Joe?
Oh, the check's in the post, Alex.
Oh, good.
Leanne Cameron. Howie, Darkside Biker. Who was that one there? Mark.
Tom was in. Tom's TC.
Tom's TC, yes.
Did we get Howie?
Howie 702, we've got him. If anybody can come up a way of making this easier, please let me know, because there must be a way of doing it easier than this. Motor Tour Ireland. But I just don't like missing anybody out, and there's always somebody every week that I miss out. Steve the Biking Grandad.
Strange Fruit Biker, Wayne, yeah.
Yeah, I think we've got them all there now.
Yeah.
Because that's the lot. So yeah.
Skinny 2W.
Skinny 2W. Good one there. Missed that one. Yep. So we like to make everybody know who comes in the side chat and give you all a bit of publicity and things. And Kieran, Northwest Rider.
Yeah, that's them all.
That's them all. Right, I'm going to leave it there. So we're going to get back on to wherever we were. If there's anybody left in the side chat, they're probably all buggered off by now and said, I'm not listening to it.
Still 24.
Yeah, what's next on your list then, Joe?
That's what I like, dedicated viewers. Brilliant. And I do appreciate everybody who has come along, and we all appreciate all the people who come to the lives and have a chat, because it's a good thing that we do. And we will now move on to whatever we were on about. Does anybody remember what we was on about? I can't. That was a long time ago. I've ruined it all, haven't I? I've took the.
We were talking about floaters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kieran, Northwest Riders off. Thank you, Kieran. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate it.
And Lee, Biker Buddies.
Biker Buddies. Time to sleep. Stay safe. Well, I'm lucky I don't have to get up in the morning. Because most of you don't. I think you do. Are you up in the morning, Steve? Busy day tomorrow?
Yeah. I've been told not to use the W word.
No, I never mentioned it. You're busy tomorrow.
I'm very busy tomorrow, yes.
Oh, good. Good way to be. I'll be busy.
Oh,
I've got a grandson to pick up at midnight, so
I'm digging out ready for new tarmac roads.
So you got to stay up until 12 o'clock and then go and pick him up for wherever he's going to be. Yeah. Wow. No drinking. You can't have a drink.
And
till you
Boo
go.
Rider, Joe. I think you missed Boo Rider when we went
Boo
down
Rider
there.
61.
Cheers, Boo.
Thank you, Boo Rider. Good. Thank you for mentioning, because I don't deliberately miss anybody, but
He did before we come on air. He says, "I'm going to bloody ignore that Boo Rider tonight."
next week I'll make sure you get 3 mentions next week if you come back. Harry's off as well. See you later, Harry. Busy day tomorrow. Got to work early start.
what work early start.
Bloody on.
I wonder what he's working on.
Keep taking the tablets, Harry.
Hey, I've got something new.
What have you got?
Have you guys heard about lamb chops falling off a bike? One of the Tridents at one of the.
Yeah, the Trident 800, wasn't it? He got a few broken ribs, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's not good.
I saw a picture of him. Man, he looked like he's going. It looked like me on some of my rides. But he's a big boy.
Is he okay? Well, broken ribs are not good, but other than that,
oh, it's that's really painful because you can't do anything. You can't sit. You can't lay down.
Breathing is a nightmare.
Yeah, sneezing will kill you.
Nothing's good when you fall off a bike.
Well, I wonder, because I think he pretty much does this as a part of his living, though, doesn't he?
That's a business for him. That's what he does for a living. Yeah,
that's even worse, isn't it?
What do you do? I mean, unless you got a whole bunch of stuff stored up like you do, Alex, you'd be screwed.
Yeah, you can always do your maintenance videos and things like that, I suppose, if you can get out your chair and things.
Well, he can't even do that with those ribs.
He's completely laid up in bed, is he?
Howie said to hit. What he was doing he was on the other side of the road, and there was a rut that went underneath the asphalt and raised the asphalt up. And when he hit it, it just threw him up over the bike.
Yeah, wasn't it the root of a tree or something?
Root of a tree. Really weird. I've never seen one like that.
He's lucky. He's lucky to be alive then.
Yeah, because there were some guardrails coming up. I don't know if he hit those or not.
Yeah. It just gives you these things when you hear of these of people unfortunately having come off the bikes. It just makes you think a little bit more when you go out on your bike to just take a little bit more care and don't take any risks and things.
It does, and as if by magic,
we've got it here, have we?
That's sweet, isn't it?
They are motoring down that road, aren't they?
That wheelie control also seems nice and gradual. I'm not getting it instantly shutting the throttle on me. And like I say, I think that's because of the IMU. And it's nice to have everything lean sensitive when you're sort of pushing like this, sort of switchbacks like this.
But they were really pushing, weren't they?
Normal ride,
There you go. I bring that back slightly. Have a look at the bike in front of him.
He did exactly the same. I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, they go over it as well. Hang on.
He hung over the front of that bike for a while.
Watch this bike now.
Oh yeah, you can see him.
Oh yeah, he did. There goes the rib.
It's not good at all.
I think, because Richard and Carol put a photo up still, didn't they?
At the hospital.
Airborne.
6 broken ribs.
Yeah.
Got to stay in overnight tonight. This is like the A&E.
So he's not too bad.
A&E department. Really sore, really hurting now.
It's a good job you had the right gear on as well.
Can't tell whether hit the best one or not.
Not something you want to happen, is it?
It looks like
Tojj is all right.
That's even though he's okay.
Yeah, the main thing is the guy, he's all right.
Welcome to another video. This week is a topical video.
Oh, was that Steve's?
Yeah, it went straight off. I've got that one to watch in a minute.
Go and check out.
He had no chance at all, did he?
No.
No,
he's a bloody good rider, and that would have kicked anyone off, wouldn't it?
But the other two bikes that went over, they went over it. Do you think it was their suspension was slightly different to his suspension? Why he
well,
bounced up like that?
He's a much bigger dude though too.
Yeah.
So it
And
might
he was
have
probably on a slightly wider line as well.
Yeah.
There's so many variables, isn't there?
Yeah.
It was the way he hung over the front of it for a while before he
He
actually
did.
went.
He did. I thought he
I'm
was
going
going
to give him a 9.5 for that one-handed handstand.
Yes, but you know he hit. Didn't look like he hit on his chest. Looked like he hit on his back.
Yeah.
Busted his ribs.
It was probably the bottom of his chest, isn't it?
I'm thinking about one of those safety vests myself, fellas. How about you?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about one?
No.
I have.
Was he one of these guys that they were talking about when we were in group riding that just wants to fly down to the front? Yeah.
They weren't hanging about though, were they?
No, they weren't.
Stu's just said he mentioned in the video that he did get the suspension adjusted not long before that.
All right. Yeah. Because
Well,
if
you
you
know-
do that sort of riding, you need harder suspension, don't you? You need to be up a bit, don't you, on that sort of riding?
Well,
They all do that when they get out there.
Under the tarmac, you're not going to see it until it's too late, are you?
No.
But all those guys ride. I mean, when they get out there, they get competitive because they don't want to be the slow guy and be made fun of, and so they all go pretty damn fast.
Yeah. But there's nothing you can do. If there's riding a flat road and something's in the middle of the road, you can't hit it. The only way to miss it is to
Go
ride
slower.
slower. Go slower,
Go
yeah.
slower. Yeah.
If he wasn't driving quick,
Would have been all right. It's easy to say that afterwards, isn't it? If that's what you do. It's what you do. Anyway, we've got 5 minutes left, so I'm going to wrap the stream up there if everybody's okay with that. Has anybody got anything else they'd like to say before we close the stream?
I'm not endorsing AI just
You're not
because we
endorsing
showed that
AI.
video.
We enjoyed that. We enjoyed that. So I
It's
wanted
just
to say, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Alex from the Adventure Blair Review for coming to the stream tonight. Steve, the Dorset Rider, thank you for coming along. Jerry, the Flat Cap Cafe Racer, thank you for coming along tonight. We always appreciate everybody coming here. And thank you to Nige, your co-host for tonight.
Better late than never.
Really well.
Finally showing up.
If you come late next week, Nige, you're going to get a ticket. Remember that.
Still not got that bloody note yet, Nige.
No, I haven't got the email saying
I'll
that.
email it in.
So thank you everybody for coming along. We do appreciate it, and we will see you all. Let me just put this on here. Let me put all this on. We will see you all in the next stream. Hopefully, have a wonderful week, and keep them videos coming, and keep riding safe. Bye for now.
Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.